Hey y'all, my name is Brandi LaShay, and in today's video we are going to be doing another battle of the brands. I actually got this request from a subscriber, so you know that makes me extremely happy, and I had to do the video pronto. So let's get into our two products. The first product up for battle is the Bananas Extreme Gel by the Doux. If you know, you know. This is making a comeback on my channel and I'm excited for it. Next up for battle is going to be our Miche Tropical Oasis Anti-Humidity Gel. As you can see, I am almost done with this, so this video definitely had to happen now or never. But we're going to be using this as well. I think to start, I'm going to start with the Miche, and we're going to start in our first quadrant. I already have my hair parted down the middle, so it's even on both sides, and I think that makes it fair. Also, to you guys, I have nothing on my hair, and I'm going to be adding water. Let me get a little towel so it doesn't drip everywhere like it's doing now. And it might be starting to rain, so the odds are against us, but we're gonna keep going. All right, microfiber towel in hand, and we're starting in the front. Hair is nice and drenched, and I'm gonna part off the section. We need clips. So, if you have been following my community post, y'all know this product has had me in a chokehold. So much so that I barely have any left. So I want to go ahead, take about that much. Because one of the benefits of this product is you really don't need a lot. But like I was saying, this product has had me in a chokehold. So much so that I use this product as my go-to for my Vegas trip to go see Beyonce. Phenomenal. But one thing I did notice, and something that I'm gonna have to be extra careful about today, is my hair flaked a little bit. It was like my third time using the product, and it was the first time it flaked on me, girl. So I definitely understand what y'all mean by the flaking, but that just means I need to pay more attention to water. So just to give y'all some context of what I'm feeling, this is a very slippery smooth product. So much so that I actually feel comfortable not starting with the leave-in because it has enough moisture and enough slip to where you really don't need it. And of course, y'all, I'm doing the shingling method, which is just taking individual clumps of hair. Mine are smaller, and you just smooth those curls through and let it go. Smooth the curls through and let it go. So that's what we're doing to achieve this wash and go look. But again, I need to be mindful to add water. But I think I'm doing a good job so far. Okay, next section, adding more water. Just to give a little background about my hair, I'm on the medium to low porosity scale. What it means to be low porosity and what it means to be high porosity. I honestly feel like I have characteristics of both, but more characteristics of low porosity. So keep that in mind while I'm doing this and giving my review. If you have high porosity, you might have a different outlook on what these products do for your hair. But I have seen many of their promotional videos, and they actually say that it doesn't matter what your hair porosity is because it works for both. But yes, this process is very satisfying. It has so much slip. Now this product has a more jelly-like slip. If you ever felt like aloe vera, that slippery, smooth, slick feeling, that's what this is giving you, which makes it, again, easy to detangle and easy to maneuver through your hair. And I think that's awesome because you're going to get less breakage from that as well because you're not fighting with your strands. It's working with your strands. As you can see, it just coats very well. One thing that's really helping me along this application as well, since I have nothing on my hair, is I take a little bit of the gel, just a little bit, and then I just kind of smooth it on the hair first, and then I go in with the water. Yes, and it just seems like the more water the better. Look at how pretty that is. And then you can go in with your brush if you need to. If not, continue with the shingling or prayer hands method, whatever you do. but it just makes the application so easy. I'm a pro with this gel now, so. So we have our first quadrant done. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the back off camera, and I will come back to do the other side. All right, we are done with application. As always, I mean, there's not much to be said. The definition is clearly there. My hair just feels so good. I love the application. And y'all, do y'all see that? When I tell you a little goes a long way, come on now. I just knew I was gonna finish this. It's almost as much product as I started with. Maybe I can do a comparison, like, blowing my mind. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into bananas. I went out and repurchased this, you guys, and I'm excited because I haven't touched this in a minute. So I smell like the faintest scent of bananas, but it does smell like bananas to me. People say it doesn't. I smell it. Or am I being tricked by the name? I don't know, but I smell some bananas in here, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I haven't repurchased this because I really don't like the smell. Also too, as you can see, we've already removed the top because this product is kind of hard to get out of here. So I always remove the top, that way I could just pour it into my hands. One thing I am noticing though is, I don't know if they redid the formula a little bit, but this is way more runny. Like, the fact that it's just coming out and I haven't had to squeeze the bottle, somebody did something. I mean, it's definitely like a snot, but it's not as thick. Okay, I shouldn't waste product, but I'm just gonna waste it real quick because I need to go wash off this brush to get off the Miche. So to keep this fair and to keep it equal, I am going to start in the front. I'm gonna grab my towel, and we're gonna drench our hair in water. The Doux product also calls for a lot of water, so I'm gonna do that. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't know why I'm so excited about this, but y'all, I haven't tried bananas since my first bottle, and it's been a minute. But I am gonna start. I am so amazed at how this is coming out, y'all. Let me not use too much, because remember, on the Miche shop, oh my gosh, they definitely did something. They changed it. It still smells the same. It is still thick. So one difference about this and the Miche that I'm noticing right off the bat is the Miche kind of clings to the hair, and this does cling to the hair, but I feel like some type of foam. Like, my hand looks like I added a foam to it. But I'm liking the application so far. I don't feel like my hair is fighting with the product or the product is fighting with my hair. It's just kind of going along. Here's another thing that I mentioned in my very first video that I'm noticing now. I really wish they would put this in a freaking jar. Just do it. One thing I'm also noticing about this gel is it's kind of inconsistent. Sometimes when I pour the product out of the gel, I'm getting like a thick, blubbery product. And then other times when I go into the gel, I'm getting a thinner, more liquidy gel. I would probably recommend to kind of shake this gel up before you go in, because it's definitely inconsistent and you don't want to have inconsistency throughout your hair. All right, application is done. I did have to go back on both sides and add a little bit more gel to this area. This is kind of like my little, I don't want to call it a problem area, but she's a problem area. So I did it on both sides because my hair started to kind of frizz up a little bit. I think that's more my hair versus the product. So we are all done with application. I'm gonna go in with my large hairnet so we can sit under this hooded dryer. We're gonna sit under the hooded dryer for about 30 to 40 minutes, and I will be back with my thoughts. We are back. Let's see what we got. Okay, off the bat, I like the structure of this side better. My hair is just not as clumped on this side, but the definition is there, okay? This side just has a little bit more cast, a little bit more hold, a little bit more structure. I'm leaning more towards the banana side right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and break this gel cast. I might even stretch my hair too, because I'm feeling like that's something I want to do this time around. I'll just do the prayer hands method. Okay. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I have on black pants. You can't see them, but I promise I do. And I'm shaking my hair at the moment, and I am getting no flakes. So both sides are giving me no flakes. And that is attributed to the amount of water that we used. I'm sure of it. So far, I love the application of this side, but I'm liking how this side is dried. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. As always, I am gonna give this a couple of days, maybe 3 to 5 days, just depending on how I feel. And I will give you my final thoughts from there, because that's gonna be the true test of which side is better. Okay, okay. All right, you guys, so it is day 4, and I just wanted to show you my hair. Let's recall this is the banana side, and I'm really liking my hair. I love the volume, but there's still definition peeking throughout. And there's a cast on my hair. Now, for the Miche side, there's some definition, but it's not as defined as the bananas side. I'll do like a little close-up. You see how there's definition going throughout? And then if I turn my head this way, we're kind of missing some of that definition. It's more of a fluffy feel. And if you know anything about me, I love a good cast. So, let me show you the back. I don't know what's going on back there, but you know, I'll let you decide whichever one you think looks the best. But I am gonna go ahead and give my winner, and the winner goes to, drum roll please. The winner of today's battle is Bananas by the Doux. Yeah, she did that. She did. I don't know what happened. Last week I had the Miche last 6 days, and we're on day 4 and it's struggling. I don't know if it's too much water being added. I'm not gonna go there, but I really feel like the bananas was able to hold up, and it's such a strong cast that even with all the water that I added, it still let that definition shine through. I'm loving what it's giving. So yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the outro, but thank you for watching. Y'all have a good day. All right, you guys, and that's gonna conclude this video. Y'all let me know, which product do y'all like? I know what I liked, but which one do you like? And if you haven't tried these products, will you try them now? As always, thank you so much for watching. This was so fun. Again, my name is Brandi LaShay, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.